Oh, hi there. I didn't know someone was coming. I would have worn my favorite outfit saying it's showtime. A little about myself. I used to have a pet kitten. At first, it was all fun and good, but as it grew and eventually got bigger than me, I realized it wasn't a cat at all, but a tiger. Long story short, I had to give him away. But now I have a new pet, a flea. It's the perfect pet. It eats very little, doesn't need a litter box, doesn't complain much, and you don't even have to take it for a walk. Just place it on someone's dog and the dog will walk it for you. The problem is getting the flea back from the dog once it's done with the walk. A bit about my hobbies. First of all, I like astronomy. That's one of my favorite hobbies because I get to use my awesome shiny telescope. But my neighbors don't like it. They say that pointing my telescope at their windows isn't really astronomy. I beg to differ. In fact, this hobby has made me some money. I once caught the neighbor's wife cheating on him, and now I blackmail her regularly to keep my mouth shut. Easy money. Another hobby of mine is singing. I am so good at it that it's making me money too. Every time I start singing, my neighbors pay me to stop. They say, "Please stop. We'll pay you to shut up." I also like drawing. I'm really good at taking family portraits of pigeons while they're eating the breadcrumbs I prepared for them. And I like animals in general. I once broke into the zoo for a free tour, but ended up playing poker with the monkeys. I still owe them 4 bananas and 3 coconuts. I really enjoy traveling, especially to popular tourist destinations like Mongolia, Guatemala, Tanzania, and that one small village on the outskirts of Dresden in Germany, where the biggest local attraction is a grass-eating cow. They make bets with peanuts every day instead of real money to see how much grass it eats. The problem is that the local squirrels keep stealing the peanuts, so nobody knows who bet what. When I travel, I prefer to stay in the cheapest hostels because there are many cool things to do there, like count how many cockroaches enter the room, laugh at one of the 15 people with you in the room, or play the guess game. Here's how it goes. You guess which mattress stain came from which kind of liquid. If a couple stayed there earlier, you can probably already guess what the liquid is. So that's an easy win. Food during travel is super simple. Who needs restaurants? First, you can steal some bread from the local pigeons in the park. Yes, that's like a return on investment on the bread I gave their cousins in my park. Secondly, you can eat some berries from the bushes outside the town. Finally, you can find the nearest rat nest, wrestle their biggest one, chief rat, proclaim yourself the rat king, and demand that they pay you tribute. 20% of all the food they find. That's super easy. My goals in life are to conquer the planet, the galaxy, and the universe. In that order, I also want to develop a special elixir that allows people to fly. That way, everyone can fly up and crap on the pigeons' nests. How do you feel now, pigeons? Another goal of mine is to record myself shouting like crazy and saying all kinds of weird things. And then when the next telemarketer calls me, I will play the recording to see how they react. And speaking of salesmen, I also want to pretend that I am the one selling something to the salesman. So when he's like, "Would you like to buy our newest internet package?" I would say, "Maybe, but have you heard of my new line of t-shirts? They're half price now." I love living in a world with some interesting fantasy creatures. They all inhabit my house, and each of them is unique in their own way. First, there's the troll. He is smelly and sticky and likes to raid my fridge for midnight snacks. In his defense, he says, "I am on the om nom, 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 nom diet." Then there's the ghost. He always wears white clothes and usually slips into my closet saying, "Don't mind me." Then he listens to loud music for hours. Next, there's the wizard. He has lots of strange liquids in different colors. He drinks them every day, sometimes mixing several together, saying, "Oh, this is the good stuff." Let's not forget Santa Claus. Usually comes in through the chimney and leaves a bunch of presents, which include clothes, jewelry, cell phones, and even TV sets. He always says, "If anyone comes looking for me, you haven't seen me, bro." And finally, there's the boogeyman. He sleeps under my bed, and every time I try to get one of my things from there, he squeals like a pig and screams, "It's mine. Go away!" Update. My friend recently told me that there's no such thing as trolls, ghosts, wizards, Santa Claus, or the boogeyman. Question. Then who the hell are the 5 dudes that have been living in my house for the past 15 years? Oh, hello there. The show is over. Go home. You want my autograph? Sure, I guess I can give you one. Where do I sign? What? You want me to sign on that? No way, man. That's nasty. You're nasty. There's no way I'm signing on that thing. Hey, come on. Stop begging me on your knees with that thing in your hand. Pretty please, you say? Well, all right. I'll sign it, but I am not touching it. Understood? Oh, God, I can't believe I am doing this. Signing on someone's old, wrinkly, dusty, soggy notebook from first grade that's been sitting in a basement for probably over 10 years. Come on, man. Why would you even keep it? All you've got are D's and F's. And by the way, you should throw away that mouse from page 4. I know it must have lived a happy life inside that notebook and died of old age, but you should just throw it away. Anyhow, here you go. I signed have a great and happy life. Not... Yeah, it's a joke, man. Hey, don't cry. I was kidding. Let me write you another one. Oh, well. He ran away in tears, mumbling something along the lines of Mr. Mouse would understand.